Hello guys, welcome back to Ventilate. Guys, we are in a very interesting situation. So basically what's going to happen right now is Shadow Clone is overtaking the game. So with Shadow Clone overtaking the game, the pushing ability is stronger. However, the process is slower. And not just a little slower, but slower by a significant amount. So what I found is that, okay, here's my little sneaky beak 2 cents investigation into exactly what's going on. You tapping on the screen ain't gonna help, so what is the point, right? So the most important thing is that I found that Twilight damage seems to do the most damage instead of Shadow Clone damage. I don't know why, can't tell you why, but hey, it is the stronger one for now, so I'm going to continue to use this. And I am using Inkbound Dragon at the moment because of the mana boost / many mana chance. With this, it just keeps me sustainable with my mana all the way until the end, especially when contracts start turning on, it starts to eat your mana. And because of how slow the process is with Shadow Clone, for you to push that boundary of, is every 2,500 gap. When you try to push to your 7,500 gap, it takes a long time. As you can tell, I'm about, say, 800 levels or 700 levels away. About 700 levels away from getting it. So for me to even get close to where I am, I need to continue to use something that has both that mana. However, if I wasn't using that and I just wanted the push ability, this is by far the best one so far to use, which is Sophia's Faith. It does give you a significant amount of damage in order for you to be able to take it to the next level. However, it won't be able to sustain you towards the end of your run, especially when it's a little bit on the higher end of things. So be a bit more aware of that. However, what I do like to do is I'll show you later on, once I do a little prestige here, how I tend to like to play it if I do want to push at the same time, figure out how far I can push. Okay, Fairy Gold at the moment, still this is the best one. Elder Snowcap, you will be surprised, it's actually better than Gunblade damage. I don't know why, but the damage is higher, so I'm going to stick with this. Retaliator Forge so far has been a stronger one. I am going to try the other one over here, but I've made a bunch of it to try and figure out what's best for this particular build. So Shadow Clone damage / Deadly Strike and all skill effects. So right now that is the combo that I'm using. As you can see, 7-8 799. Let's push this one. 7-8 799. Wait, the thing turned on. So okay, 8859. Oh wait, 8859 8881 8859 8851 8851 8859 8881. What is this one? 8860 8878. So I think this is still a little bit stronger than the one that I was using. So yeah, so just trying to figure out what the higher damage is for each one of them, and then moving on from there, you're gonna have to see. So 8875, and say for example 8875, if I was to swap this, it is about 8862 8880 8862 8880, and what do we have? 8888 887. So yes, I think that Snowcap is still going to be the win for this one, and we're going to use this until we cannot use it anymore. So 8877. Okay, let me see if I can push a little bit more here. It's so funny because I'm just actively tapping even though I don't have to. It's just so used to playing pet and clan ship damage. It's just so funny how not knowing that you don't have to tap. It's a bizarre sort of second-hand thing you would do. So but yes, as you can tell, my damage is not enough. I'm not going to be able to get to the next one, so I'll show you what I mean. So I'll be at what, 8875 roughly, and with this is about 8864, and it's dropping dramatically. So Twilight is still the better chance of doing the damage, so we want to stick to that as our source of damage. Alright, so let me just quickly show you what I normally do once I do a little prestige. As you can tell, that was me just trying to tweak with the right kind of equipment and how I'm getting around it. So make sure you do that for yourself and figure out what is stronger for you. Okay, so instead of just going straight, I'm gonna choose something that has both many mana chance and mana boost. The reason is, as you can tell, look at the refund on the mana. It is very, very significant. And I am using a whole lot less mana than I would have with any of the other ones. So with this, and then it should be able to get a bunch of stuff. Yep, there we go. And so now it's just gonna start running itself. And as you can tell, it seems okay at the start, but then you look at the probability of the actual skipping, it's not as fast and it's actually quite slow. Whereas a clan ship, you just be continuously going through a lot faster, whereas this one is very, very slow. Alright, so being it very slow, you're gonna have to be a little bit careful in how you play the game. All the more that you do not want to push past the next level unless you know you can 100% get to the next stage, which is what I couldn't do before. I was about, say, 400, 500 level away. What was I? 444. Yeah, about 350 levels away. So I need to be able to get that in order for me to be able to get past the next stage of it. Right now, Portal of Shadows is the one that they recommend for us to push and to go strong with. However, I'm also upgrading the rest that are in S tier to about 41.5. So this is okay, there you go, 41.2, 41.3. Yeah, I do want to get it at about 41.5 of this, and then start upgrading the rest to about 40 after that. And once all of the others get to 40, then we have a better base of damage, and then we're going to start pouring all back into Portal of Shadows. So that is my goal at the moment. And how successful will I be? I think we just have to wait, and we just have to keep farming. It's going to take a lot longer time, but a lot less tapping and a lot less activity. So right now I'm literally putting my phone down on the table. I'm not even trying to even touch it. There's just no point. You tapping it is not going to increase the speed in whatsoever form. So you just have to let the Shadow Clone play out its own way. Okay, so that is my next best thing that I would recommend. Okay, and so long story short, have a look at your sort of tweaking and stuff, because even though my Lemon is not the strongest, Creepy is the highest, Lemon is still doing more damage than the Creepy. So you just have to follow some of the Monument Optimizer, and it will give you a rough estimation on where things are for you and what's actually better for you in terms of your pushability. So that is the key to winning it solid. Right now with my tournament, I'm at first place. Second guy is a little bit behind. It's not really that far, so I ought to be a bit careful, because I don't want this to be a sort of like, you know, sleeper thing, and the next minute he's gonna overtake me. So I just got to be a little bit careful. Let me actually check out stats. Crafting level is not great. Transcendence Pet 2861. I'm pretty sure I'm in a better spot than him. So yeah, so I am a little bit stronger than him. So it's not quite likely that he should be able to overtake me. And if he does overtake me, I think it's going to take a huge miracle for him and a lot of hours of playing. So unless he doesn't sleep this next 24 hours, maybe he could actually overtake me. But if not, I really don't see it as a possibility for him. Okay, so that is the second most important things. And guys, just go through the list and make sure you get your S tier and A tiers in place, and then figure out what's best for your actual build in your current position. For me, in my Shadow Clan build right now, this is the strongest that I have, and this is what I will continue. So when you use what's that, Max B or Moss B or whatever the skill sort of optimizer, you have to be careful, because when I first got it, I think I mentioned this in the last video, my Eternal Darkness was at level 1, so you need the Eternal Darkness to be at level 9. Not only that, even the Cloaking was at level 1, so I need to push it back to level 9 so that I can continue to get the skips, or else the skipping ability is literally just 13 levels. There's nothing huge, and you're just literally stuck there being an idiot, not getting any type of push. So make sure you monitor that when you get your skill tree level, and then use that to your advantage, and make sure you are getting the damage that you need and the pushing ability that you need, so that you are farming faster than that. However, the farming is very, very slow with Shadow Clone. They definitely tweaked this last time, and it is just very, very slow. I mean, gone are the days when Shadow Clone used to be absolutely stunning. It used to be just skipping, and it was so good, so powerful, and people were just overusing it. So hey, I guess it's kind of fair, because if you're not tapping, then you're going to be slower than people that do tap, like Shadow Clone, then say Clan Shift or Pet Build. Somewhat fair, but the slowness of this, to me, it's a little bit too much in terms of how slow this is. So yeah, as you can tell, this is my sort of max stage area, because I'm run out of mana for sure, so hence that's why I slowed down. So yeah, that's it guys. So hopefully it's a little bit of helpful sort of transition between your Clan Shift to Shadow Clone difference, and hopefully it will make it a bit easier as you do so. I gave you the equipment lowdown on what I've done, and then on top of that, what to push S tiers, and how you have to upgrade S tiers back to it so that you can get that pushing going. Okay, all right, that's it for me guys, and I will catch you at the end of this tournament. And I did get my AT pretty good. It wasn't the best, but hey, I was able to get what I had to, found my level 10. That's all I care about. So in this, not this coming Friday, but the one after, we're gonna have a little bit of a competition within Ventilate. I think it's not just gonna be me, it's gonna be everyone, and we're all gonna try and get the highest that we can in terms of levels. And so hopefully we get a whole bunch of guys that are jumping in, doing crazy levels on that, and to see where we can get to. So it will be a little bit of fun to see how we go, and yeah, just a little bit of activity, hey, why not? So that's it for me guys. I hope you had a great end to the week, and I will catch you at the start on Monday tomorrow, and I will post the results of the tournament, and I will see you at that position. However, thank you very much for all of you new subscribers. You pushed the boundary. We are finally at 300 subscribers. It is absolutely amazing. I think the next milestone will be 500. I think it would be great to get everyone involved. I am still going to continue to pump out videos. I haven't stopped for a year, and out of like, think about it, 365 days in, I think I started around this time last year, and I'm at 275 videos deep, and I will continue to keep pushing it. So you're almost getting one video at least a day, and the only days I definitely don't post anything is a Tuesday or a Wednesday, because there's literally nothing going on. But you will continue to see me push, and continue to see me pump out videos, updates, how things are going, Transcendence, yada yada yada. And so at least you're gonna get to see all of this and not be worried that, hey, am I missing out on something? And if you do want something on this as well, let me know. More than happy to help you out as well. And if you jump into Ventilate, we are all more than happy to help out as a great community together. All right, drop a like as usual, subscribe if you haven't, especially you guys have been watching for a long time and haven't subscribed. It'd be great if you just subscribe. And that's it. I will catch you at the end. Jump into Discord for us, and we can all chat together. Catch you later. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.